Hi, my name is proofSzilko, welcome back to my channel. I'm extremely glad that you enjoyed my first commentary gameplay video for PUBG on PS4, and based on your feedback, that type will definitely come back in the future. But today we're gonna move on with the tutorials. I have a new tips and tricks video for you guys regarding the recoil control. It's in close connection with my attachments guide video, but we're gonna dive a little bit deeper in the topic today. And based on your feedback, this one's gonna be for PUBG PS4 and Xbox players as well. So regardless of the console you're playing on, I recommend you to stay tuned till the end of this video to learn more about recoil control with any type of controller. So without any further ado, let's get started. So there are three types of recoil you have to control if you shoot any type of AR: full spray, burst fire, and the single fire. We're gonna talk about all three of them today, so be well prepared for any type of engagement with your enemies, regardless of the distance. Now we already know that if you crouch or lay down on the ground, your vertical recoil will decrease significantly. And we already found the best attachments in my attachments guide video, so I recommend you to apply the best attachments to your AR to achieve the lowest recoil possible. So starting up with number one, the full auto spray. As you see on the image, if you shoot any type of AR, there's minor recoil on the horizontal axis compared to the vertical one, but the amount of recoil will depend on the AR which is in your hands. All AR shoots the bullets with a constant speed, and this is the rate of fire. So if you want to control the recoil of your AR, you have to move the right stick downwards with a constant speed as well. Since all ARs have different vertical recoil, the speed you're gonna have to pull the right stick with will depend on that, but you're gonna pull that stick with a constant speed regardless of the type you're using. The only thing you have to change is the angle you're pulling with. So find out how hard you have to pull the right stick and try to practice a lot with the same weapon to let your muscles to learn that movement. The second type is the burst fire. It's similar to the first one, and the only difference is that when you don't fire a weapon, you don't have to control the recoil. When you shoot with a weapon, you pull the right stick downwards, and as soon as you stop shooting, you're gonna have to release the right stick as well and start to pull it again when you start shooting. Repeat that movement until your clip is empty or your enemy is down. This won't be easy to master, but if you spend enough time on it, you have literally no enemies you cannot deal with. And if you practiced enough, you'll be able to hit targets in medium distance as well when you shoot short burst shots towards your enemies. And last but not least, the single fire mode, or tap firing, is the most difficult one because you will control the rate of fire. Therefore you will have to align your vertical recoil control with that. So you're gonna have to pull down the right stick with a constant speed, but it will depend on the rate of fire you're currently shooting at with your AR. If you're tapping with a lower rate, you have to move the right stick downwards with a lower rate as well. And if you increase the speed, you have to pull down the right stick harder. And the other important point here is to don't switch the rate of fire you're currently shooting at. So learn to tap the fire button with a constant rate, and this will make your recoil control much more easier. And of course, if your target is moving horizontally, you have to compensate with his or her movement as well. But as long as your target is standing still, you have to just pull down the right stick to compensate your recoil and hit all of your shots. Alright, this was all I had for you today, guys. I hope you found this video useful. If you did so, please don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Subscribe for more PUBG content like this if you're new here. And I see you in the next one. Bye.